Welcome to Roll to Win, and it's time to roll to win. Today we're going to take a look at the 154 inside strategy. It's a strategy that kind of gives you a one move up on your presses, but it also gives you one move ahead without a collection. So there's some risk involved. But let's take a look, see how I would play that. Now let's go roll to win. Hello everybody. It's time to roll to win. I want to thank all the subscribers that we've gotten so far. You're helping us grow. If you're watching the channel for the first time or you've been watching and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe later if I don't provide good content or you decide you're not interested. But it does give us a helping hand in the search engines and the algorithms and so forth. All right, so we're going to be coming out. There's no point. Got 154 inside, 35 on the 5 and 9, 42 on the 6 and 8. That was a big hop 314. That is not a good toss. I am using the smaller 0.75 dice. Hard 6. All right, so we got 42 on the 6. That's going to pay us $50 for one. We're going to give the dealer $1. We'll put our winnings right there. Five, 3, 8. Again, 42 on that 8. It's going to pay us 50 for one. And here we are, 3 tosses in. 2 tosses after a point. We've now collected 100 of our $154 of initial exposure. For 1-5. Third hit is always a great hit with this kind of exposure. So that puts you in the money. So 50 for one. We've got 150 on the rack. Your bets are totally paid for. You've got a modest profit, unless you're on the, well, even if you're on the pass line at a quarter, you're still up. Four, 2, 6. All right, so now you have options. Collect, press, all right, so we're at 42. All our bets are paid for. I'm going to go straight on to 90 now that I can't be hurt. Put 4 nickels out, 5 nickels for that one. a give one, take one on that 42. Talking about a $1 chip. All right, so now we're at 90. Whoa, hit the bottom wall, 6-4-10. This dice here went just a little far. Hit right on the bottom of that rubber down there. I'm prone to do that sometimes. It's always a scary thing when you do. Six, 2, 8. I feel like one of the things that makes me a little bit different is I do go ahead and do live tosses. I do the tosses from whatever position on the table. Got 50 for one on the 8. I'm going to give one, take one. Let's go to 90. Pretty good little press we got going inside there now. A little short there. 314, that's the point. Alright, so we're coming out. We're not working. There's a 12. That'll be a loser on the front line. I'm not really, I didn't pay the front line. I'm not going to take away from the front line. I've just got it sitting there because I practice with chips on the pass line. Right now I'm working on this progression on this system right here. Six, 3, 9. 9 is the point. Somebody named David wrote me an email asking about this table. I tried to respond and it got sent back. And I don't know if it's because it was routed through YouTube or because I'm stupid or what. Anyway, it got bounced back. This table was made by a gentleman that watches the channel out of Atlanta. He has a cabinet shop, but this making tables is not how he makes his living. And so without his permission, I don't give his name out because it's not what he does for a living. So you're going to be looking probably in the neighborhood of about $2,000. I don't even know now with the price of lumber for the kit, similar to what I had made here. I've got 2 sticks positioned so I can throw from either side of the table instead of the traditional dealer bank over there. Hard 4 again. Need some box numbers, Ed. Inside box numbers. There's a 549, that's our point. So we're at 35 still on that. That's going to pay us 50 for one. We'll go ahead and take it to 75. Put 10 in the rack. That's our second point made. We're coming out again. There's another 12. Another frontline loser. Sure would have loved to have had them at the Stratosphere on that Craftless table the other day when I was working the extremes. Want to come out. Oh well, you always throw them at home. Don't always throw them when you're at the casino. It's a 617, that's a come out winner. We won't count that as a winner. Not counting the craps numbers as losers for that $25. We're worried about this 154 we started out with. Clank, ace, deuce. And of course this is a set that I have used in the past to farm in the field with some place bet action. We've hit ace deuces, we've hit 12s, 4s, 10s, and 9s. It's not a bad set for my toss if you're going to do some field action. Maybe I need to do a video on a field progression. There's a 538. We finally have a point again. I don't do a lot of field bets now, other than to farm real quick, trying to hit some numbers that maybe I don't have a place bet on. Y'all know I like to bet even numbers. So if I might drop something in the field if it's a set like this. Get a hit in the field, cover the 5, maybe even cover the 9, and go right on looking at trying to hit real payoff numbers. Stay out of the field. 314. See, there's another field number. That's a pretty good set for that. Sometimes it's one I would try if that's what I was trying to do. I can promise you that for me. I've thrown it enough to know that ace deuce. Man, I am throwing crap numbers like crazy. These dice do not understand that I am trying to film a video for you guys. On the inside number hits. There's a 5. Okay, 415. We're back in the 50 for 1 position. We'll mark that 5. That's our second 5. 50 for 1. Take it to 75. Take it to 80. Mississippi, I would take it for 80. Just trying to think. We'll go with 75. That kind of keeps everything in a level progression here. We're looking for black chips at the moment. Big hop back, another 12. Wow. Another 12. Don't have a yo yet. We'd have the tall if we had the yo. Hard 6. Alright, we got 90 on there. We're going to collect our first black chip of the evening. 105. If you're uncomfortable at that position at 105 now or 90 on that, regress. Take it back down to 42. Take it halfway. Take it down to 60. Now 516 again. Well, I rolled that over to a hard 10. There we go. Alright, so here we go again. We get 105. I'm going from 90 to 180. That's what I do. I don't do the 90 to 120 or 150, or I go straight to 180. But I am somewhat aggressive when I've got my money back off the table. 538, that's our point. Okay, so our points made. We've got 90 on that. We'll collect the 105. Now we got to make a come out again. All right. Another 12. I can't believe it. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it in this camera. Yeah, you can. Jeez, that's 4 12s. That's 4 more than got showed in about 3 hours tossing it Strat the other day. It is the reason I did toss that set the other day. Got a short throw 3-4, come out 7. We'll keep going with it then. It's one of the reasons I tried to change to that set. I threw for a long time hammering box numbers. Didn't hit many extremes with it on that table on that day. So great. If we were just dropping quarters in the field, short throw 3-2-5, 5's point. I threw that one way short. All right, let's make some money. Let's hit a 6. There it is, 4-2-6. Right there. Got 180 on there. That's why I press. 180 pays 210. That's why I press them hard. Still collect every other hit, but I like collecting black chips. Five, 4, 9. Got 75 on there. $75. We get another black chip. 105. And I 7'd out on a long throw, trying not to throw it too short. Doggone it. Felt like we was just getting loaded up to go to the next level. So let's do this. Let's talk about where we were going with this set. Now you've got two different angles to look at this. All right. 6 and 8, we're at 180. We just collected 210. The next time I hit that, I'm going to drop them $30. They're going to take that 210, add it with that 30, and I'm going to 420. So after I drop them $30, that dealer is going to take me to 420. All right, and I'm going to put that back. So I want to see what we won here in a sec. This 9 or this 5. We just collected 105. If we hit it again, I'm going to 150. Minimum of 150. That pays 210, just like that over here paid 210. They just kind of go up together. You can also, if you're hitting more 6 and 8s, you can use the 9 to press the 6 and use the 5. I mean, the 9 to press the 8 and the 5 to press the 6. That's simply taking the next interval and power pressing this number up because you're more likely to hit these. That's an interesting strategy to try sometimes, but I recommend you practice it at home. you will come up with some weird numbers. Dealer needs to be on their toes. Alright. There's 100, there's 200, 5, 20. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 120 less our 154 buy-in. Net profit 400, 550, $65. That's probably close to 50% of your total buy-in minimum that you would need to do this strategy on yourself and other qualified shooters. Otherwise, you don't go in like that on random throwers. Thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, I'll remind you, hit that subscribe button. The like buttons also help. Leave comments, leave questions. I'll do my best to respond to every one of them. I do apologize to the guy who sent me an email and it got bounced back. Probably my fault. Practice like you play. Learn your progressions. Learn your system you're going to use. Go in with a game plan because you've practiced it. You've practiced it over and over and over that it's second nature. And I'll tell you why you need to do that. And this is a true story. I'm not going to mention the guy's name. Hope he doesn't watch. But, you know, sooner or later you're going to be on a table and you're going to have a long roll. Or your best buddy's going to have a super long roll. There was a 52 toss, 51 or 52 toss at the Fremont this week. The guy that was telling me about it made $1,400. I said, "Are you kidding me? How can you know?" And he watches this channel, but he was trying to preserve his bankroll. He was trying to rebuild a bankroll. But the shooter only did about maybe twice, 3 times that. I bet you there were people on that table who made $5,000 or $6,000. I think I would have. Now, I say that, I don't know. He may have rolled 48 trash numbers for all I know. But I don't think he did. I don't know how many horn numbers he threw. But that's the kind of, if you've got everything down pat, especially if you're shooting. If you're shooting, you need to know what your progression is. If you've lost track, how much have I got on there? I've got 90. All right, I can either take 105 or I can go to 180. Did I take that last time, dealer? And they'll know. If they don't know, take it. Say same bet. Let's move on. Next time you hit that 6, go to 180. You'll know as you progress through this game what your progressions are. What you're hitting, what they're paying, what your next press move is. Have them memorized. Practice them. Practice over and over those progressions, whatever they are. If they're mine, fine. If they're not mine, even better. Get the progression you're comfortable with. Go with it. Go with it every time so that it's ingrained. Your dealers will get used to what you're doing, and they'll almost do it for you. Dealer asked me the other night, "Sir, you got 100 on the floor. What are you doing?" I said, "Take it to 250. I wasn't going to say regress it. I've already got 100 on it. That means I've already pulled 50. Let's see if we can hit it for a $500 chip. 2 or 3 throws later, hit it for a $500 chip. Those are the things you got to do to kind of elevate your progression and your pressing strategy. It does not hurt one bit for you to go, whoa, you went to 420. Yeah. If you get a hit, drop it to 180 again. You don't even have to go to 420. You could have dropped back down to 60 from 180. Never hurts to regress. That is a failure on my part to regress enough. Totally admit that. But I have an aggressive nature. So practice like you play. When you get to the casino, you'll play like you practice. Let's go roll to win.